breaker today. Well, the Twitter poll this week is a simple one. Should amateur paedophile hunters have official role by police? Tweet yes or no with a hashtag, #DigitalView. We'll round up those results and give you the scores at the end of the show. Should amateur sleuths be involved in finding paedophiles? That's what we'd like your view. And, of course, you can tweet me directly at Martin Stanford. Now, new technology is making it easier to connect with family, with friends, but also illicit lovers. This week, one Italian lawyer said that 40% of divorces in the country caused by infidelity have been as a result of trysts organised on the messaging service WhatsApp. There are other apps, of course. Is technology making it easy to have an affair and easier to get caught out? Well, the divorce lawyer from Slater and Gordon, Rupi Rai, joins us along with Simon Francis. Now, Simon Francis is the CEO of Illicit Encounters, a website created specially for people to have affairs and boasting almost 1 million UK users. Well, Rupi Rai, what is the difficulty caused by the... Good morning. Are you seeing an increase in divorce rates caused by this kind of electronic hooking up?
Yes, we are. When I started practicing about 15 years ago, it was very rare for anything to happen over the telephone, etc. Nowadays, with smartphones, with apps, WhatsApp, Tinder, it has increased, but it isn't just as a consequence of using that site. It's also after the relationship has broken down, things are exacerbated by such sites. Simon Francis, let me bring you on there. You're CEO of Illicit Encounters. You are encouraging people to break their marriage vows. Why do you do that?
Well, we don't encourage people. People find us by searching for an affair. They've decided they want to have an affair. What we do is give them a safer environment in order to have that affair.
Why is it a safer environment?
Well, we don't pop up notifications on their phone. I mean, illicitencounters.com is by email only, and most of our customers use a false email address or create a special email address for their accounts.
Well, if it's a false or special email address, then how can you possibly guarantee it's safe? You don't know who you're hooking up with, do you?
Well, there's a high price for our service, and it works much like an online dating service. They have profiles, they reveal their photos once they trust somebody a bit more. So it's done in an incredibly secure way, and we have moderators nearly 24/7 watching the service and supporting customers.
And you have no qualms about being, in part, responsible for an increase in divorce rates in the country?
Well, there's not an increase in divorce rates in the country, and we wouldn't be increasing it. If anything, we save marriages.
Okay. Why do you save marriages?
Well, I think firstly you have to look at the issue of why they're choosing to have an affair, and that's there's obviously a problem at home. Affairs don't cause the breakdown of the relationship. The affair is probably because there is already a breakdown, and often it's a loveless marriage. So our site gives them the opportunity to meet somebody and be able to talk about their issues, and in many cases it also gives people the moment of realization that maybe they shouldn't have an affair when they come to our site. So so we have a lot of customers that are now happier in their marriages as a result of illicitencounters.com.
Okay, Simon and Francis giving some quite sweeping generalisations there, Rupi, right? You were saying that you thought there was an increase in divorce numbers.
Well, there is an increase in people who are coming to seek advice in relation to the breakdown of their marriage, and some of it is caused as a result of WhatsApp and other dating websites. The fact of the matter is, Simon is right to an extent in saying that it's problems at home that can be exacerbated by people using these sites. As for saying that his site is a safe place for people to hook up, well, I don't agree with that. There are no safe ways for people to hook up. You can't guarantee that things are safe. People are using social media far more. They're using their telephones, they're using tablets, and it is far more accessible. Therefore, people, if they are not happy at home, are more likely to go onto these sites. But it's incorrect to say that it's a safe place and it is actually making happier marriages. I don't accept that at all. It is going to cause problems, and yes, okay, maybe they're happier, those that are participating, but those at home who know nothing about it aren't going to be aware of it, and when they do find out, they're the ones that are knocking on our door saying, actually, I knew nothing about this, I'm horrified that he's been using or she has been using these sites.